Welcome back, my fellow duplicants, to Oxygen Not Included. This is the Triple Printer Challenge. So, in today's episode here, we'll probably be doing about 4 cycles or so, and I'm going to be taking a look at probably some farm stuff down here. A lot of the comments that you guys were talking about over here in the comment section was referring to the farm and what I'm doing over there in the farm, and I really am not, I'm not growing anything besides mealwood. And actually, if we look a little bit closer here, we can see that the germ overlay shows that there is a slight bit of food poisoning on some of these mealwood, plants right here. So I'm going to go ahead and uproot those just to see if I can get rid of that food poisoning. And there's also this other area over here that's real great. I could potentially grow something inside of here. There's already carbon dioxide in the area, so that makes me think that I could either do dust caps, or I could probably do some like mealwood or something. Not necessarily. I could definitely always do mealwood, but I could do like bristle blossoms and things like that. Okay, now you guys were talking about why don't you finish the research, and you got a good point there. Why don't I finish it? I might as well go ahead and do that while I'm here. So there we go. We'll queue up some stuff. I do have the researchers. We'll just get it done. Now, did I deconstruct that mealwood plant? Just where to go? See, the plant doesn't fully go away, so let's go ahead and try to uproot some of these. Any ones that have food poisoning to see if that gets rid of them. Some of them only have a small amount. Gosh, it looks like a lot of them have a little bit of food poisoning in them. And the change rate on that food poisoning is 0. Yeah, wonder what's up with that. We should be seeing the next preview for the next update fairly soon, I would think. It's usually, in the past, been about 2 weeks before, and we're just a couple days out. So I don't know if they'll be right on that schedule or not, but if they are, then we should see it, here maybe this week even. I'm gonna get rid of some of these liquid pipes, get this up and running so that I can keep doing its thing. It doesn't look like... What? Why isn't that built? Right now I'm running into an oxygen problem. You can see I've got lots of carbon dioxide. So that's probably my biggest problem right now, is I just have too much carbon dioxide. And that's basically because these electrolyzers are not running. I think at one point somebody threw up down here, and that might have been where, how these plants got a little bit of food poisoning in them. But what I'm seeing here is that the immune systems for my duplicants, they're really not having issues, so I don't think I have to worry about it. Ooh, that could be bad right there. Let's get rid of that. It's got a little food poisoning in it. So what I did down here, we were talking about a little bit about not using this algae terrarium here, and all I've done is restrict the access for the mechanized airlock. I think I'll probably allow access for somebody whose job is a gopher as well, or something like that. One of those people. Last time we were also focusing on trying to get up to the steam geyser up here. Doesn't look like any duplicants are making their way up there right now. Let's go ahead and try to build that up a little bit more if I can. I got a long ways to go to get all the way up there. There's not a huge amount of oxygen along the way, so. But what I do like is the algae up here. That'd be really nice. I could put a carbon skimmer down here if I just want to get rid of some of this carbon dioxide, which might be beneficial. And that then could be scrubbed out up here and then, turned into oxygen if I wanted to. That would be one good way of using up some polluted water. Or using up water, I guess. I don't know. I've got water, but I don't have a ton of water. That's kind of why I don't want to worry, get into it too much. Okay, so there's a bit of food poisoning inside of here too. And what is its germs? A lot of my germ rates are like 0. Okay, so that's where the source of my food poisoning is coming from, right here. My water, there's just a little bit of germs inside of it. So it's probably coming from this guy here. There's probably some germs down here. No? I don't know where it's coming from. They're just there. Okay, so I have to get rid of this liquid bridge and flip it around so that I can pump the water this direction. So just like that, that should take care of it. No, do not come in here to pick up. Please, no. If they were to suck up water from here, that'd be just terrible. We're gonna go ahead and make that a high priority so we can get that done. Get this oxygen working here, because otherwise it's gonna be bad news. I can pretty much deconstruct all of this. Don't need it anymore. All right, still have a problem with the water because this thing won't be able to merge. It's just constantly putting out a little bit of water, so therefore it's struggling, or it's fighting priorities or something like that, however you want to say it. So if I do this number like that, and then if I look at the liquid here and I just deconstruct that, then that should be good. Except for now this pipe somehow decided to break. If I deconstruct that piece. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. A lot of oxygen. Or a lot of water that'll then turn into oxygen. Alright. Whoops. What did I hit? Just queued up the rest of the work that needs to happen over here so that I can get this thing up and running. Because right now these are not going to operate unless they are have kind of that low hydrogen pressure above it. So I need to filter out all the oxygen above this, prime it. Just like we've done a bunch of times before, but it's been a couple episodes since we've actually done one of these, so just to kind of cover the basics again. Oh no. You know what that sound is? That's the sound of more printers. More duplicants, here we go. Farm research cook. I like the cook. So Nicola, welcome to the base. Ooh, we got a wren, and we've got a herald as well. What? Nicola is not a duplicant. How about that? Ah, but wren is. Jonas. That will be your new name. Thank you for support, by the way. Unless we already have a Jonas. Oh, we already have a Jonas. How about Brandon? Do I have a Brandon? Going once. I already have a Brandon. Oh man. R.Jar. How about that? Welcome to the base. Harold. It's getting out of hand. I guess I am not as organized as I thought I was. Too many duplicants. Senpai Fox. Welcome to the base as well. You'll be taking Harold's body. Oh, so many duplicants. It makes me feel like food is going to become a problem here very, very quickly. Which makes me think I should go ahead and deconstruct this stuff and get on with building some better food. So I only need farm tiles if I want to grow the dust caps. And that's actually pretty good. It takes slime, which I have slime. Slime's available over here. So I don't want to grow too many of them, but a few of them, I think that would make a difference. So I'm going to go ahead and grow a few. We'll just go ahead and make farm tiles all the way down here, just so it's all ready to go. We'll dig up that if possible, if you can reach it. And we're just going to deconstruct all of this while I'm down here. So here we go. This should make for a lot more oxygen. It was getting kind of bad there for a moment. I decided to pump, if possible, some of that oxygen back over here so that we can get up here and do some work. Matter of fact, it might be a good idea, even though this is way out of the way. But just so I can get this work done. I do have the duplicants to do this, so let's go ahead and try to do that. Priority, I'm going to go ahead and make this stuff 6 so it gets done. And get this thing up and running. See how fast we can knock out some work. Look at all these duplicants. They're all going to run over that direction and get some work done. And they don't! Come on! You can do it! This water source down here is definitely not going to last forever. It's going to run out here pretty soon. That's why I really want to prioritize getting up here so I can get to this steam geyser and really start sucking some water out of it. Now that's some work. Well, if I'm going to do work in this area already, I might as well also do the power. Because obviously I'm going to have to power up a pump up here. Look at how quickly this is getting built. Certain duplicants, man, they could just rip through this. Look at them, just wham, Jason's flying through it. But, I mean, you have certain duplicants that have that right job set in order to do what they need to do. And I also used iron ore, which is nearby, so that, Makes it very easy to deliver everything that you need to build the stuff that's right there. I have a feeling this wire is going to explode. I may not want to do that. I have a little bit of a problem going on with food. Some people are just a little bit hungry around here. So I'm going to allow a few of them to eat some of my frost buns. My frost buns. Yes, they are my frost buns. Duplicants do all the work, but they're still mine. Like a boss. Okay, so there's a comment down here that says... So Orion down here is actually talking about keeping the food storage in oxygen rather than carbon dioxide. That is possible now that I can kind of get some of this carbon dioxide out of there. If I have enough oxygen, I might be able to just scrub away all of this carbon dioxide, or better yet, pump it into some place and then actually feed it to a... There it is, a little slickster. You guys were telling me about the slickster. Is there another one that's closer by, or is that it? But one possibility is I could take this pump right here and just funnel it down to the slickster. You know, and that'll make crude oil and all that good stuff. Okay, there was another comment down here that was actually a good recommendation as well. And that is to use this ladder rather than use the steps, because steps are just so inefficient. If you look at Niles right here, I mean, she's just hardly moving. So I should really just do this number. And then they can just run down here and run on over. Of course, we got that hydrogen there, which is kind of annoying, but I don't really want that to go up and then mix up into my farm too. I'll probably just get stuck somewhere and ruin all my plants. Wow, they already built all of that. So there should be a little bit of oxygen on the way up. If you take a look at that, there it goes. That was a lot of effort for for oxygen that's not going to be going in up there. However, I can still, now that this is here, I can possibly pump some oxygen up there if I wanted to, if I were to hook it up to a pump. At this point, though, I don't need this anymore, because that's going to be above. I gotta set that to above. Probably prepare for more duplicants. Now, oh no. Come on now, why'd you make a mess right here? Alright, looks like I'm just going to have to re-enable frost buttons here. I got too many hungry duplicants. Oh, the bathroom is just too far away. That's why they're having problems. Oh my gosh. Oh no, what a flood. Ah! Uh-oh, this is getting bad. Everybody's making a mess. No! No! Oh no, and everybody's starving too. This is getting out of hand. Alright, so meal lice as well. Everybody eat up. Oh my gosh. And it's all over the plants. Oh, this is bad, bad, bad. Stop! Stop! Oh no, right where you're cooking. Oh gosh. Like, I'm trying to mop this stuff up as fast as possible. It's like zoom out as far as you can and just mop up everything. I think I've got a different problem. Is there no liquid or something over here? Oh, that's the problem. So the toilet system is all backed up, and that's what's going on there. So I've got 59 duplicants that can't use the bathroom because it's clogged up. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, this is bad. Okay. Y'all gotta get up and just deconstruct that piece. I know this is going to be stressful, but you all gotta get somebody. Level 9. Anybody. Oh my gosh. Okay, red alert over. Oh no. Well, that cranked up the stress a little bit. Look at all this mopping that's going on. At least the toilets are back in service. What does the germ overlay look like, though? Ooh, I might have survived. Alright, come on, guys. You can at least finish this up. I mean, I do need this algae up here. It's absolutely necessary. I would like to get up here and actually use this sleet wheat. Like, that would be really, really useful. And that one's a fair bit more accessible than the one that's down here. Well, I don't know if it is. I need a farmhand or something that can actually go through here and do that farming stuff. So there we go. I think the other thing I'm going to need is definitely some more cooking. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like I'm doing all that well as far as food is concerned. Food drastically dropped that last round, mostly because I had people eating meal lice in order to get through it. So I'm gonna have to really crank up the food here. Things are starting to get more challenging again. So the reason I like this farm up here a little bit more, because it's got a bunch of nice oxygen inside of it rather than a bunch of carbon dioxide. So maybe just an electrolyzer down here would be alright. And then I could plant some sleet wheat. Maybe it's in a room or something like that that can slowly melt some of the snow or something. I don't know. Let's go ahead and see what's inside of this door. I haven't opened up one of these yet, so I'm kind of holding off exploring the different rooms here. Looks like the flood has been taken care of. There's no more polluted water just hanging around. It's all been delivered over here to the bottle emptier. So that's being cleaned up. Gosh, that was real bad there for a moment. I didn't think that this thing would totally back everything up, but it makes sense now that I look at it. So I've cranked up the priority on the stuff down here for these farm tiles. I'll put the dust cap down here on the bottom, or partially on the bottom. I think I'll also do a bunch of mealwood because that's easy enough to scale up. Oxygen-wise, I should see that, yes, we have a lot more oxygen at this point. I'd like to keep this being carbon dioxide, so I'm going to go ahead and put a door there. However, I might work on converting this down here to oxygen by scrubbing away. That's not going to happen in this cycle, but that's one idea. And let's get rid of this. This is just no longer efficient. What I want is a ladder here. I could also do a fire pole too, really. I haven't done a fire pole in a while. Matter of fact, that would be an efficient way to get up here to this farm, or eventually use one of the tube systems to get up there. Of course, then I have to get down to plastic. So maybe the right idea is to progress towards plastic and oil. I don't know, there's so many different ways you can go. I should probably just make sure I have enough food first. Now, I'll have to move a lot of slime in order to make this many dust caps, but let's see if it's possible. Did I submit? Oh, I did! There we go! No! Closed door! You're letting out all sorts of slime lung, and I don't want that. But what I would like to see is what's inside of the locker. Ooh, and we got some water inside of here. Alright, so let's just go ahead and get rid of this morb. I don't need him. It's just going to cause more problems than he's going to help. Bilu, I need you to come over here and attack this thing. Ah, so we've got a warm sweater here. I don't think I need that right now. And we also got a snazzy suit. So who is my most stressed out duplicant? Well, that's going to be Niles. So Niles is going to get the nice snazzy suit. It pays to be stressed, apparently. At least in my base. There you go. Oh, speaking of jobs, has anybody mastered the jobs enough to finally do farmer? Yes. Ellie can graduate. Only one though. We have a true scientist. Excellent. Nope, none of the engineers have graduated yet. Maybe Flash, the one who's always going down into that cold area, should take the warm sweater. There you go. Bam! Get owned! Look at Bilu. Just wrecking that thing. Oh! The neural vacillator. Where are you at, Meep? Where are you at, Meep? Meep. Dun 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 dun. I'm gonna leave him on here for like 3 cycles again. Fry his brain again. That was a little mean last time. You guys let me know that. I didn't mean to. I was just waiting for something else to happen. Alright, let's try to make the little deodorizer here so we don't have to like breathe in all of this crappy slime lung because it's just terrible. And Meep's gonna become sick while he's being... Well, Meep is like a walking, you know, germ himself at this point. That's why we gave him this Nancy suit, so it was less disgusting. Yeah! There you go! Alright. Oh, I gotta take a screenshot of this one. Meep is farting while on the neurovacillator. That right there is the thumbnail. Alright, Meep. I think you're done. Woo! Meep's brain is still vibrating, but they've never felt better. Sunny disposition. This duplicant has an unwavering positive outlook on life. Stress minus 20% per cycle. How about that, Meep? You, sir, will never be stressed again. Not only do you have a snazzy suit, I have zapped the stress out of you. Like, sign me up for that, wherever those things are. I'll take one of those. To never be stressed again in life? Yeah, please. I mean, that dude... Let's just take a look at his stress right now. Minus 30 per cycle. I mean, would you take a look at how happy Meep is? I mean, he's not even looking where he's going. He's that happy. He's skipping while he runs. Look at him. Doop, doop, doop. Pretty soon he's going to start whistling once he works on a machine. Well, if nothing else, Meep is clearly the happiest person around, which makes me happy. Ooh, we also have another snazzy suit here, so I'm gonna go with Jonas here. Excellent. Well, some things are looking better. I like that. So right now they are not delivering anything to the dust caps, which that's what I would expect. That they just simply would not do anything at the moment. I'm gonna dig this up so I can actually kind of just use a door to get down here. That's gonna lock in the carbon dioxide. That way I can change the stuff above it if I want to. But I'm gonna put some more farm tiles up there and just to expand some mealwood real quick. Now, in order to grow bristle blossom, I need light. So, I do have the right temperature. 33 degrees. Matter of fact, it might be a little bit too hot. So I'm gonna have to grow bristle blossoms up here. This might just become too hot and I might have to like switch over. So if that's gonna be the case, then bristle blossoms will be growing up there, but they're going to be... I need more space in order to turn on some light bulbs. Which means I should probably have the hydroponic farms instead. Because they require water irrigation, so I can just, you know, rip through that. I don't know if I want to grow this many, but... well, who knows. I can start off with mealwood, and then once it becomes too hot, if I can't control the temperature, then I'll worry about it. There's still space to insulate this area, though, temperature-wise. Which might be what I want to go ahead and do right now. It's currently at a good temperature, so I'm going to go ahead and just try to build that in. It's right around 30 degrees Celsius, so that's not too hot, not too cold. I'll set the stage for temperature control right off the bat here. Alright, well, that is the end of cycle 59. We've made it to cycle 60 thus far, and I have 59 duplicants. What a big base. Had a little moment there where things got really, really bad as everybody was, you know, peeing all over the place, but luckily we survived that just fine. I think this puff has had better days. And, well, I don't know. All in all, I think it was a solid couple cycles right there. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this little episode here of Oxygen Not Included. Thanks for watching, and if I've earned your subscription, then thank you so much for that. Stay awesome, guys. Peace. Brothgar out.